Hello. I thought I'd give you a little preview of what I've been working on. This is the most recent thing. This is a watercolor. This is watercolor. In fact, all of these are watercolor. This is in a watercolor journal I have. And this, I know I'm making you sick. There. There, that's a good place. I'm going to flip backwards. This is a watercolor. I took a picture that I got off of Pinterest, adapted it to my coloring, and then I did ink. This is watercolor and ink. You can see a little bit of the cross hatching in there for the uh, shadows. I'm pretty satisfied with that. Then these are just some blooms that I tried. And also, after it had all dried, then I went back with my ink and just highlighted it, and that brings it out a little bit more. This one I didn't do anything to. Can you tell that I like a coneflower? Then this is a owl that I took off of Pinterest. First I sketched it out, then I watercolored it, and I wasn't happy with that. So I went back over with some markers and some acrylic paint. And it's okay. Um, so that's that. And when I do a page that I don't like, then I cover it over, and I've got a lot more doodling to do on this page. But I like it. I like the colors that show up underneath through the holes. I like that technique. Some more watercolor. This I tried to do as a, well, I can't even think of it now. And this is from a class I'm taking. So is this. But I did an ink over this one to make it show up. And I like the ink details it gives to watercolor. So some more doodling, some more trials of watercolors. Then this is a Victorian watercolor background with the black watercolor over top and the white ink pen and doodling. This is a bird that I drew and then watercolored it. Here's some other sketches I have that I haven't followed through with. Sometimes if I've done them on another piece of paper and I like to keep it all together, I cut it out and then use washi tape and put them over here on the side. This is, I don't know what this is. A whimsical bird that I did on a piece of cardstock that was covered in old dictionary paper. And then I just added the different colorings and highlights. The white is white ganache, however you want to say it. So, just playing. These are some calla lilies that we had in the garden earlier this spring that I drew from real life, and then I did some watercolor, and then went over it with pencils. This is a watercolor. picture. I like that. This is where I was doing some samples, some testing on some petunia buds. This is my nasturtiums. I think I showed that picture of that on my Facebook. These pictures are done on Yupo paper, watercolor on Yupo. I sort of like that. I like the Yupo. It gives you distinction, but yet bright colors. I like it. And then this one too. And I did the background is with watercolor and the saran wrap. And you just crinkle it on there and then let it dry. And then I painted the flowers on top. This is just a doodle page to see what I like. And I like this one down here. It's big brush white marker, white big brush marker, and some watercolor and ink. I like this a lot, this one a lot. This is just part of a mandala that I drew, but I did not paint. This is a cup and saucer to get it in proportions I drew. Some watercolor samples to show how it interacts together, and these two from a class I took with Dior, and then some more. This is on just glossy cardstock, and I like this one. The others are just a mess, just sketches, but that's what it's for. And I did a tip-in on this page. This is one of the classes I took. I put black gesso on the back, and then I painted over it, and I think I used, I don't remember. You know, this is some more leaf sketches, flower sketches. I don't know if you can see those. To get the leaves and stuff in proportion. This is 2 pairs with watercolor. In fact, I think these are Neo H2O Twinks. And this as well. So that's just my watercolor, one of my watercolor scrapbooks or watercolor journals. And it's Strathmore 400. Strathmore 400 series, and the weight is 130. I really like Strathmore paper 130. It's affordable, but yet it holds up really well to the water, and sometimes I use a lot of water, and it curls a little bit. You can see this, but most of the time I just clip it down and it pretty much straightens out. So it does pretty good. I don't know what I'm working on today, but it'll be something. Lately I've been working on an acrylic book put together. So just wanted to record again and see how all this turns out. I'm trying to get YouTube set up, but don't know how to do that. Haven't figured it out yet, but I will. Thanks for watching. Bye.